great-grandmother, I guess that's Mother's Day too, so. The African Rose. Marie Antoinette Graves does not perspire. Presides over her English roses, dew-tipped thorns, a house full of 5 lemony children, and a closet full of new hats to shield them from the sun. Her garden must be pruned, tame the ruinate, beat back the bush, shears and garden gloves, corral and protect. Hard labor is required to trench and cut back. She hires a man to dig in the dirt. Tell that African, do not muss my floribunda and my pink tea. Tell that man to wipe his feet. And he does. The petals hardly flutter as he moves aside red Georgia clay to make way for black and loamy soil, shovels shit, mines deep trenches. The freckled children look on, pink tongues to peppermint sticks, as he digs his way to the earth's core. At one time, I guess because of my involvement with the museum and visual arts, I was working on a series of poems in relation to some art and artists that I was interested in. This one is from Martin Kippenberger. He's deceased. He drank himself to death, unfortunately. Really interesting artist, and he, like a lot of artists throughout the years, he used egg imagery in his work. Now, usually in classical work, that'll be like a whole egg to symbolize, I don't know, life and rebirth and the body of Christ and all this stuff. But he did it in a very irreverent way, sort of playing off all that art history, and they were often sort of fried eggs, and they were like, you know, they was like very weird and irreverent, and I enjoyed that. So this is a decree for Martin Kippenberger. Going forward, the egg will be the only metaphor allowed. We're streamlining, we're trying to avoid having too many notes. Include an egg in every poem. It's whole and self-sufficient, rich with literary and artistic history, protein, and omega-3s. And of course, the chicken is implied. Egg should be included in all titles for a love poem. You might consider The Egg of Love, or in Family, which came first, The Egg, etc. Vegans, you may be able to apply for an exemption through the main office, but we strongly encourage everyone to work with the new rule. Okay, almost there. I read this one for Nicole. She likes to hear it. This is all the West Indians in the house. Any Jamaicans? Big up, big up. I'm Jamaican, but it still counts. Import, export. At my uncle's restaurant in a Kingston strip mall, King Burger, home of the Whomperer, which I should mention even in this poem has no legal relationship to a large multinational chain with a coincidentally similar but inverted name. We order burgers and shakes and island fries, which are good but kind of soggy, made from local tropical potatoes which struggle in the humid soil. Because even though the afore-unmentioned multinational fast food chain, which even in this poem I should point out is in no way, shape, or form affiliated with my uncle's restaurant, King Burger, home of the Whomperer, which has been cleared in a court of law of any type of copyright infringement, holds exclusive import rights to dry, smooth-skinned Idaho potatoes grown in the U.S. of A. It certainly doesn't mean we can't make our very best effort at having it our way.